I guess I better start getting back on YouTube because this is gonna be, I feel like this is a vlog that everybody's just like, so what happened? I've been off of YouTube for a year. About a year. I've made posts on YouTube on the community page of kind of like just stuff that's been going on. But here we are. So right now I'm getting trailer tires swapped out because yesterday I came to put new trailer tires on because I had to take Foxy to the vet. They only had 2 10-plies. They had like 4 8-plies and I needed 10 plies on my trailer. So we did the 2 10-plies on the front, 8 plies on the back. So now I'm coming back over here to get the 8 plies swapped out for 10 plies. I thought that I hauled my trailer in like January. But looking at my vet records here, apparently I did not take the girls to the vet at all this year. I thought I hauled in January. It says right on here, December 3rd. In case I hauled this year. And life happened. My truck basically crapped out. I had to get a new transmission in January. So started off the year with all that. Just the past week has been, yeah. I had called out the vet. Like I made this appointment probably like a month in advance to come out and get the girls' Coggins and vaccinations done. But my trailer tires were not in the best shape because I hadn't hauled in a year. I had my trailer tires for 10 years on my horse trailer before they bubbled, before they dry rotted, whatever you want to call it. I was thinking like a house call is going to be cheaper than me having to go take the girls to the vet, get trailer tires. Fast forward to last week, Tarzan colics Sunday night, and we made the decision that if he made it through the night, Sunday night, that we were going to go ahead and put him down and we needed to call a vet. I had told my mom that I already had a vet coming for a house call for the girls. So it kind of worked out that way, but Tarzan did not make it till the vet got there. So yeah, we buried Tarzan last week. Fast forward, the vet came, gave Ceze her vaccinations and did Coggins test on her. I had mainly called him because I wanted to check out Foxy's back because she had a spot on her back that it was kind of concerning, and I didn't think anything of it. And then after talking to a couple of friends, we were like, oh, well, what if it's sarcoids, which is basically skin cancer in horses. He came out, checked her out, decided not to do a Coggins on Foxy or do the vaccinations because if it is sarcoids, he didn't want to irritate it. He wanted her immune system to be where it's at and didn't want to affect it at all or get weakened or whatever. We had talked, he said that I need to get new trailer tires put on the horse trailer so that I could take Foxy to the vet because he needed her to go to him because of the meds. So we do that yesterday. I have not hauled this trailer in over a year, and this has been the longest that I've been hauling around a trailer for the past 2 days. So yeah, I've been in the truck since probably 7:15 this morning. Took Foxy to the vet, got the tumor injected, the sarcoids injected, and we're treating it as sarcoids and treating it as a tumor because he was saying that it could be a wart, but he didn't want to risk it of treating it as a wart and then making it worse. So we're treating it as the worst thing and hoping that it ends up just being a wart and we could take it off later. But it's in a weird spot on her back, and location is everything for sarcoids. So it's on a spot on her back where she does not have excess skin where we can cut it out and then sew her skin back. Now I'm back over here at the tire place getting the 8 plies taken off and swapped out for 10 plies. And this is what my life has been. I am sorry for those who have, that have followed this journey, and I'm sorry for being off of YouTube for a year, and this is what I just drop on y'all. Like, this is the bomb that I drop on y'all after a year. Like, this has been my life for the past week, and it's just like, for the past year, honestly, because I got put in a position that I didn't think that I would ever get put in. And I went back to school. I decided to go back to school. I've been in cosmetology school since March. And I've been busy with that. And then Everything happened with Sonny last year. I don't know if I really talked about it a whole lot on here, but he got diagnosed with sidewinders. He passed away in August. And then I just lost Tarzan at like 31, 32 years old last week. And lost Lily unexpectedly last week as well. And now Foxy has basically skin cancer on her back. So yeah. I graduate cosmetology school in March, at the end of March. My plan now for my sanity is to get on Seze. And we're going to retrain Seze. And we're going to get her going because she has been put on the back burner for too long. So I don't plan to be off of YouTube for another year. And I do plan to bring back all the horse content because that's been the #1 comments on my channel is, when are we going to see more horse content? When I put out polls, y'all want to see more horse content. So we're bringing Seze back into YouTube. We're bringing Seze back into the realm of things. I need something to get back to normal, and we're gonna start hauling again. I have new trailer tires. I have a horse that has a Coggins and vaccines already done, and she is well into her prime. Seze is probably the epitome of a perfect horse because I have not yet raced her and she's 6 years old. So she has nothing wrong with her at all. And she is fully developed, fully grown. She's only hauled a limited amount of time, so there should be no reason why she doesn't compete. And this is her time, honestly. I feel like this is her time. We are coming back to YouTube, and we're coming back to barrel racing, and we're going to do a lot more horse content for this year. And I'm sorry that we've been off for so long. Alright, so with everything that has gone on within the past 2 weeks, this is not something that I wanted to be worried about, per se. But taking Foxy to the vet, we've got the horse trailer hooked up. This is the first time that she's been in the trailer, I was gonna say over a year. Now we're going to the vet to go see if she has sarcoids. Alright, so we've made it here to the vet. Foxy's got her head out because she doesn't like being claustrophobic when the horse trailer's sitting still. We are waiting on our appointment at 8:30. There's another horse here. It looks like they're about to do some x-rays, so I'm just chilling over here by the truck. So, yeah, all the fun stuff and things. We're just hanging out for a little bit as of right now until it is our turn. So, little rundown. Foxy's got a spot on her back. It's been there ever since I got her. It just looked like a little thing of ringworm, honestly. So it was like a little like hairless patch about yay big that has been on her back towards basically where the back of the saddle pad sits on her. So, and it's never bothered her. So she's competed with this, and I've had her with this, let's see, she's like 8 this year, and I got her in 2018. So we've had this for probably about 7 years, roughly. So it just became like a wart, like back in September. And we're gonna see what's going on. Like, it's not huge or anything. Like, I'll show y'all the picture. Like, it's not big at all. Like, it literally just popped up to be a bump, and then she started scraping the head of it off, and it would bleed occasionally, and I would try to do some things to it, and it never would go away. So after talking to some of my friends that I've all raced with, they were like, are you sure it's not sarcoids? I've never dealt with sarcoids before, so I decided to call the vet out to the house to see what he thought, because my trailer tires were not in best shape, but we went and got those yesterday. So we got new trailer tires because I had found that the tires on my trailer had bubbled whenever we had moved it for me and Cody to elope. And whenever I pulled it back away from the woods, I had noticed that the tires were no longer good. So We went and got some brand new tires yesterday so that we could come to the vet appointment today, because after a house call, my vet told me that he needed me to come over here to the clinic so that he can actually see what we need to do. So I don't know exactly what we're doing today. It was either something about like scraping some of this off, cutting it out, doing a biopsy, or we were injecting it, something like that today. We may be doing both. I don't know. With the sarcoids, it's all about location wise and just where it's at. He's optimistic that she'll be able to race again. So prayers for that. We're hoping that it's just a wart, because he said best case scenario, it's just a wart. It's not cancer. For those of y'all that don't know, sarcoids is skin cancer in horses. So, yeah. But little update, the little hairless patch now has hair on it, but the wart is still there. So I don't know if it's the sarcoids transferred from the little hairless spot to the wart. So now she's growing hair on the hairless spot. Don't know what's going on there. But he said best case scenario, it's just a wart and we don't have to worry about skin cancer. He's optimistic that she'll race again. If she doesn't race again, then she will for sure be able to be a broodmare. So, yeah. This is what we're dealing with right now. I'm beside myself, honestly, because we lost Tarzan last week. We actually lost Tarzan the same day that he came out to do the house call. And by the time that y'all see this, we will have an answer of what's going on. So, I'm going to go out here and see what's going on with this other horse. It looks like they got their x-rays. And see where we need to go from here. Alright, hour later, leaving the vet. We're treating it as a sarcoid and we injected it today. So, we're going to see how that goes, and I believe we were scheduled for 2 weeks to see how it's looking. So I'm going to send him progress pictures, and we'll go from there, and we're probably going to have to re-inject in 2 weeks in the new year. So the vet says it's one of those things that if the medicine works, we could probably go to more of a topical thing and versus injecting it. And we may just have to do another round of injections depending on how she responds to the medicine. So it's not fun. Not fun. Not the news that I wanted to start off with, or in 2025 with. So we ended 2024 with cancer with Cody. Got it fixed in 2025. Now we're ending 2025 with cancer and Foxy. And hopefully we get it figured out in the new year. So she is being postponed on any kind of training. I'm going to let her body figure out what to do with this medicine. And I'm probably going to start getting on Seze for my own sanity. So, Seze, I feel, is going to be hauling more in the new year in 2026. Just to finally be able to get her going while Foxy is on a different kind of break, if you will. So. We're trying to get things figured out with all this. How you feeling? Hello! Are you home? Are you home? Oh my goodness. I know, so ready to be outside. So ready to be outside. Hers was feeling a little groggy there for a minute, but it wore off, like it was wearing off whenever we put her in the trailer. So I did not put her like fully sedated in here, just for those who think about stuff like that. Hang on, mamas. Hey, she's ready to go. She's ready to go outside. So we're gonna go ahead and unload her and go get Seze and put them out in the field. You ready to come out, my dear? Hey. Yes, and it looks a little bit swollen on this spot right here. not thrilled about it. I know. So it's gonna look worse before it looks better because it's gonna ooze all the things. All the things. Plan is, plan is to go back to the vet in about 2 weeks to either go get it re-injected or to start a topical on it. So, yeah. All the things. Come on, let's go get your baby dragon. Alright. So the vet said we're just going to treat it as a sarcoid. He said if it was a wart, he could cut it out. But because of the location of where it's at, like right here on her back, she doesn't have a whole lot of excess skin to just cut it off, in a sense. If it was on her side, it'd probably be a different plan. But we're just going to go ahead and just inject it. We injected it this morning. We didn't scrape anything off because we didn't want to fester it and make it worse. So we just injected it. It's going to irritate it, but it's also going to let her body know that it's there and for her immune system to attack that. So we will be giving an update next week whenever I take pictures for an update for the vet to see if it's gone down. He said we could either do another injection in 2 weeks, or if it flattens out, we could probably get away with a topical and just apply that for like 4 days on, 4 days off kind of situation. So we will see where we go from here. But as of right now, Foxy is going to be benched. He is, woo, big shakes. He's optimistic that she can compete again later whenever we get to getting this under control. If not, then she will be a broodmare. And as if you've been following our journey for a while, you understand that she has already had a baby, and that is Seze. So, and that is who y'all keep on hearing in the background. But I am going to be getting on Seze, I feel like, and just slowly bringing her back and basically retraining her, relearning her while Foxy's on a break, and probably focusing just on Seze, especially since Foxy is done pro-rodeoed. She has been she's been in competition for a couple years now. She's been off for the past year, not related to this, but now she's going to be off for another couple months at least related to this. So we are going to be getting on Seze and bringing Baby Dragon into the barrel racing rodeo arena.